Okay guys, today we're looking at factoring polynomials of the form x squared plus or minus bx minus c. So that last term is going to be negative today. We're going to do this pretty much the same way as yesterday. I'm not going to go into as much detail now that you know what factoring is. But what we're going to do first is we're going to recap multiplying. So I got some here. Try multiplying these four out. Okay, show as much work as you need to. Pause and then come back. Alright, so hopefully for this first one, you got x squared plus 2x minus 8. This one, x squared minus 4x minus 21. X squared minus 5x minus 36. And x squared minus 5x minus 6. Okay, so we got a slightly different pattern here. That number in the middle can either be positive like it was here or negative, but the last number is always negative. So what's the pattern that we have here? Well, hopefully you notice that the pattern is basically the same as the last one. Yay! We're looking for numbers that multiply to that last coefficient and add to the middle coefficient. Again, the difference is that since our last number is negative, we're going to need one positive and one negative number. I probably shouldn't have written a plus there. That didn't look right. One positive and one negative number we need. Okay, and now if you look back up here, we can quickly tell if our middle term is going to be positive or negative. See here, the 4 was bigger than the 2. And 4 plus negative 2 makes positive 2. If we had flipped those symbols, so if we had multiplied x plus 2 and x minus 4, we would have got nearly the exact same expression except with a minus sign in the middle. That's the only thing that would have really changed. That's pretty neat. Okay, so again, what I'm looking for down here, I know I start with x. They both start with x because when I multiply back, I got to get an x squared. I know one's got to be a plus and one's got to be a minus because I have a negative at the end. I also know that because my middle term is negative, the negative number's got to be bigger. I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 26 and add to negative 11. That's going to be negative 13 and positive 2. So now the only thing I really got to be careful of is that I put the 13 in with the subtraction sign and the 2 in with the plus sign. I should check my answer. X times x is x squared. Then I get negative 13x and 2x. Those do make a negative 11. And 2 and negative 13 multiply to negative 26. So if I were to multiply it back out, I'd get right back here. Try the next three. See what you can do. Pause. And then come back. For this one, you should have gotten x plus 5 and x minus 2. For this one, x minus 8 and x plus 2. And for this last one, you have to assume that that's a negative 1 there. That can be a little bit tricky. But should have been x minus 5 and x plus 4. And again, the simple way to go back and check any of these is multiply them back out. And show work if you need to. See? X squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 10. Yep, that sure enough gets me x squared plus 3x minus 10. Definitely does. So that's definitely got to be my answer. Hopefully this one wasn't too bad because it was so similar to the last one. That's all I got.